In today's video, we're going to talk about why I prefer the Stihl BR800C. Also, we're going to talk about how much do I charge my customers for these type of jobs, and how you need to be flexible as a lawn care provider when you get to a property and think you're going to do it one way and end up having to change your plans. Enjoy. Good morning, guys. Johnny with Blades of Grass Lawn Care, and today we have a cleanup. Now, I do this cleanup every 2 weeks. This is what it looks like. So it isn't too windy today. So what I'm going to do is go on that side over there and try to push the leaves over this side. And if the wind is blowing too hard, then I'll just blow them there and then motion them up over here. Here, let me show you, because I want to make sure I blow all of this, because I think the wind is blowing towards this area. Blow everything right here and mulch it up here. And I'll take these and I'll try to blow them in areas probably right over there, because what happens is here, I know you can't see it, but there's roots, real thick protruding roots. And like this one, you know, if you're used to this area, then this home, then you know. So we'll blow everything over here and probably mulch it right over there. So that is the goal. That's everything right there. And I come every 2 weeks and take care of this. So we'll blow everything over there. Yeah. Other than that, today is a beautiful, right now it's like 55, 56, but it's supposed to be coming down to, I want to say, going up to 65 or 70. So that's pretty cool, right? And here in Savannah, we just have a seesaw of temperature. The temperature just kind of fluctuate. So, you know, you put this on, and then next thing you know, while I'm working, I automatically take it off. So that's what it's all about. So the first thing is music. All right, but I'm not going to turn it on yet. And gloves. And guys, make sure that you always have your dust mask or something like that, because what usually happens is you don't wear a mask and all that stuff gets all up in your nose and stuff like that. Now I have my equipment defender. How did I say that? Mine is all over the place. I have my accelerator backer, but I'm not bagging anything. We'll leave that here. Okay, so a question that I get asked a lot is, why do I use a Stihl BR800C and not an Echo 9010, let's say? I clearly understand that the Echo 9010 blows a lot more air, but the issue that I get with the Echo 9010 is that it is a little bit uncomfortable for me, a little bit too heavy, and the nozzle is extremely too heavy on my arm. So the goal is to get enough power to do the type of job that you're doing, and be comfortable enough to get more properties done in that particular day, right? You don't want to have a big machine, a big backpack that is blowing, yes, a lot of air, but the reality is it is uncomfortable and it is too heavy on my arm. You know how you hold the arm and right there by your elbow joint, that the nozzle is a little bit too heavy for me anyway. So yeah, that is the reason I don't have an Echo 9010. But here, as you guys can tell, I am currently blowing everything over to the other side, because after looking at the whole scenario, the wind is not blowing as hard as I thought. And so, you know, we're just making a little bit of change to the plan. And as you guys can tell, it's looking pretty good. The whole place is looking pretty good. Now, I usually don't edge, string trim, and mow unless it really needs to be. And on this property, you can tell that it doesn't need it, because everything is kind of sort of semi-dormant, where it is growing real slow, so no big deal. Now for this particular property, I am charging the same amount as if I was just coming in on a bi-weekly basis and mowing the property. And you may ask why. And the reality is, guys, I am not using as much time as if I was actually mowing this property. So you can utilize the amount of fuel, you know, because mixed fuel is a little bit more expensive. It kind of turned out to be the same as if I was string trimming, edging, mowing, and blowing. So the cost for me is the same as if I was out there mowing. So in turn, why charge the customer more just because? You see, it makes no sense to do that. That's the only reason I'm charging the same amount. Plus, again, guys, like I said before, I'm coming every 2 weeks. And now if it was a lot more leaves, of course you can justify the cost, right? But the reality is, you know, this is something that I do every 2 weeks. The customer, you know, knows the cost, and as you can tell, the work is not as hard as if I was to just let it sit there the entire or most of the winter and then come out here during the springtime and try to clean this place up. It would definitely take a lot more effort, a lot more work, because the leaf will be matted on the ground, and it will be like I said before, it'll be a little bit more tedious to get this stuff clean, right? Now the only reason I'm actually blowing everything into the wood line, and then this wood line, guys, let me tell you, you can blow everything behind there and it's no big deal, is because there are mold holes and lumps all over the place. Yeah, it's been taken over by ground moles, and I'll show you that in a few minutes here once I finish. But yeah, this is about all it is. So here you see the ground mold holes. Yeah, they're pretty bad. So as you guys can tell, it turned out pretty good, right? So that's it. Just blow these off from the area, and that is the finished product. See, right now I'm burning up. I'm hot. Woo. man. All right, guys, so a quick recap. We came in on a bi-weekly leaf cleanup. In the back there, that's the wood line. So we can dump anything in the back there. Because of the severity of the molds and roots, I decided to just go ahead and blow everything back. So it turned out pretty good. I mean, you can tell the difference between that and that. See what I mean? So yeah, so that's the deal, guys. Schedule maintenance even during the winter. I have my my customers, I don't give them a choice in a way. I just tell them I'm coming. I'm yet to have one that said, well, I don't need it. Now keep in mind, guys, if they need it, then you suggest it. But if the customer doesn't need it, don't start making up stuff, because then, you know, you're gonna look like that guy. Okay? All right, guys, leave your questions in a comment area. Let me know what's up. Other than that, guys, have a blessed one. Get out there and get it, man. It's out there for you. Okay? See you on the next one. Pop Smoke. Peace.